Thank you very much. Welcome to Go Venture channel. And as I said that in this channel, I try to look at the technological aspect and also the economic aspects that are happening in the country. And in the last 1 week, I've been talking about developing your own chatbot. And chatbot are just simple platforms that can be able to actually answer some of the questions that are important in your area of specification. And I have developed one here, and I wanted us to look at how it works. So this is my simple chatbot. It is called the Startup AI Assistant. And actually what it's supposed to do is to help you to start a small startup. So I have trained it using my own book, the Startup Toolkit, and anything that is in that Startup Toolkit can actually be answered using this model. So let's take an example. Maybe we can just start by asking it, what is a startup? What is a startup? So what is a startup is the first question that we have asked it, and you can see it is giving me the answer. Remember, this answer is based on what I have put it in my book, but you see, also you need to understand that some of these chatbots also are learning as they continue getting more material. So a startup is a newly established business or company that is in the early stage of development. It's typically characterized by innovation ideas, high growth potential, and a focus on creating and scaling a unique product or services. Startups often face challenges such as limited resources, uncertainty, and the need to validate their ideas in the market. They usually aim to disrupt existing industries or create new markets with the innovation. So you can see the kind of the idea that I'm getting from this when I ask it, what is a startup? So maybe I can continue and ask it, what are some of the sources of startup ideas? Where can I get the startup ideas? I want to sell a startup. Where can I be able to get the ideas? So you can see it is giving me the sources of some of those startup ideas. So I can look at their met needs. I can try to look at my hobbies, my personal skills. I can go to the mass media, local and international exhibitions, government priorities and policies, creativity through brainstorming and mapping. I can do creativity. They are just, actually, these are just a few of them, but we still have very many that I can be able to use. Maybe I can continue and tell it to list for me startup business ideas in the cleaning industry. Let me see what I'm going to get from it, whether it is going to give me. So that one, I think I have not given it a lot of information about it, but I had asked it the same question the first time, and you can see it had given me, based on the information provided, there are various potential sources of business ideas in cleaning industry. Now, I think the way I have framed the question, the AI cannot be able to understand. So maybe I could have told it, so list for me the sources of business ideas in the cleaning industry. List for me. List for me the sources of business ideas in automobile industry. Let me see whether it can be able to answer that question. So we have another question that it is not able to answer. So I think we need to train it to also be able to identify some of the business ideas that we can actually start in some of these areas. Maybe what are some of the business ideas that I can start in cleaning? Let me see what I'm going to get. So these are some of the business ideas that you can be able to start in cleaning. You can decide to do window cleaning, janitorial cleaning, pressure washing cleaning. This is for cars, cleaning services and all those things. So you can see it depends with the prompt that you are giving it. The prompt that you are giving it, it has to understand the prompt. So I can wash the carpets, I can do commercial cleaning, window cleaning, janitorial cleaning, and it actually gives you the information beyond that. Remember, this is not actually even in that book. This is not actually in that book. So what are some of the business ideas that I can start in a automobile, Let me see what it is going to give me. It has understood, because it has to understand the question. In the car industry, what are some of the business ideas that I can start in car industry? So these are some of the things that it is not trained to do. So you can see it is giving me some of the ideas that I can start in the car industry. Now the problem is how we frame the prompt. I think the way you frame the prompt is what is going to give you the answers that you are looking for. So you can see all these are some of the areas that you can be able to do it. So maybe I can also tell it that develop a business model for a car rental service. So let me see what I'm going to get. Car rental service. So you can see it is developing. So it has the customer segment, it has the channels, it has the customer relationship, it has the revenue streams, it has the key activities. So all these, this is a business model for a car rental business. And you can see it has been able to do everything about it based on my book. Remember, this is based on my book. All what I have done is to put the book in this user desk platform and train it on how using that material. So maybe I can continue and tell it that to develop for me a value proposition for a car rental service. I want to see what I'm going to get. Service proposition. You know, you have to use the words that it can be able rental service. Let me see whether it is going to be able, but I don't have the answer for that question. I think the way I framed that question, the chatbot cannot be able to answer. So maybe I can start by asking it, what is a value proposition? What is a value proposition? I don't know whether I've asked it. A value proposition refers to the benefit or value that a product or service that can be able to do. So develop a value proposition here proposition for a car rental business service. Let me see whether it is going to do something. So you can see it has developed now because I've asked it what is in that book, because it all depends. The training is based on that book. And you can see what it is telling me. It is telling me that the customer identifies a specific target market for your car rental. And actually that is what you do. Customer pain, understand the challenges or frustration that the customer may face when it comes to renting a car. This could include the inconvenience, high cost, limited availability. Then the customers gain, determine the outcomes, the benefit the customer is going to gain. Creator, describe how your car rental will create value and deliver the desirable benefit to the customer. So you can see this startup AI assistant can be able to actually help you to start to actually learn more about how to develop a value proposition. It can help you to know more about how you can be able to develop what we refer to as a business model very easily. And this is trained using my book, a small book called the Startup Toolkit. And what I have done is I have just uploaded the book there, trained the model, and you can see what the model can be able to do. So this is what some of the innovation that we expect to happen in the near future. And we expect these things to continue even in very specialized areas. And that is why I'm saying that AI is there to create more opportunities for us. So thank you very much for listening. I do hope that I have created value for you. So thank you very much and have a nice day.